A human being should be able to change a diaper, plan an invasion, butcher a hog, con a ship, design a building, write a sonnet, balance accounts, build a wall, set a bone, comfort the dying, take orders, give orders, cooperate, act alone, solve equations, analyze a new problem, pitch manure, program a computer, cook a tasty meal, fight efficiently, die gallantly. Specialization is for insects. This quote resonated with me when I read Time Enough for Love many years ago, and boy, that book was not an easy read. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do some of the listed things, and that means that there is some room for improvement. GURPS is known for its very long skill list, and if you want to play a hyper-competent character, somebody like Lazarus Long or another Heinlein novel protagonist, you'll probably have not enough points to get this myriad of skills. Of course, instead of spending a ton of points on skills, you could invest into attributes such as IQ. However, the rule of 20 will kick in, limiting your defaults. Also, perhaps you don't want to have a superhuman high IQ. What do you do then? First, there are some perks that may help you. Cross-trained is a mostly cinematic perk that removes familiarity penalties for one skill. Thus, your character would be able to use any model of pistol with equal ease. Doubler is another perk that might be useful. You select 8 related skills that have defaults, and you become able to use them at +1 to the usual attribute default. Alternatively, you may increase this bonus by decreasing the number of skills. Basically, this is spreading a single character point across multiple skills. Second, there is a talent that might come in handy, Jack of all trades. You can find it in GURPS Dungeon Fantasy 11 Power-Ups or GURPS Power-Ups 3 Talents. Instead of boosting skills, this talent affects skills that you don't know and that permit an attribute-based default. But even if you have many skills, you still have to maintain them. If you do not use them, they will degrade. The basic skill maintenance framework can be found in GURPS Basic Set, and a more detailed one can be found in GURPS Social Engineering Back to School. Such advantages as eidetic memory or photographic memory will be very useful if you want to maintain your skills better. The aforementioned Lazarus Long, a very long-lived character from Heinlein's novels, has lived many lifetimes and accumulated many skills. Time Enough for Love explores this problem of maintaining skills and memories and mentions the memory palace technique, first described by Roman orators. This technique also can be found in GURPS Social Engineering Back to School. Another way to make a hyper-competent character would be giving him modular abilities. Something like cosmic power or slotted cosmic power limited to skills with some additional flavorful limitations can work. Perhaps your modular ability represents you using your aforementioned memory palace to remember skills. If you don't want to limit it to skills, you can even remember abilities that you used to possess back in the day. Alternatively, this could be divine or magical inspiration or something like that. If you do not want to mess with modular abilities, you could use the wild talent advantage. While it has limited daily uses, it works perfectly both as an inspiration ability and as a memory ability. If you take the retention enhancement, you also become able to learn a new skill this way, or relearn it, if your wild talent represents a long-forgotten skill knowledge. The wild ability enhancement also can let you use abilities, be they magical, psionic or other. Isn't that cool? The last two approaches, that is, modular abilities and wild talent, can be used to adapt not one, but two D&D classes. The factotum class from Dungeonscape is based around inspiration, granting him abilities of other classes, from spellcasting to sneaking to even divine spells. I remember this class to be the most fun one to play in D&D. There also was the savant class from Dragon Magazine Compendium Volume 1, an obscure, weaker alternative of the factotum, basically almost the same thing but weaker. And that is basically it. If you want to play a character with a very wide area of competence, This is how you can make one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.